In less than 5 minutes, the entire city was gone, silent, frozen, drowned in darkness. This wasn't a storm. It wasn't an accident. It was an attack, a deliberate strike against the heartbeat of the city, a hack powerful enough to bring millions to their knees. Cities are built on trust that the lights will turn on, the signals will change, and the grid will never fail. But what if that trust is broken? Beneath the glow of every skyscraper, hidden inside control rooms no one ever sees, lies the nervous system of the city. Wires, servers, and lines of code that run our daily lives. Invisible, untouchable, or so we thought. That night, someone reached inside the system and flipped the switch. First, downtown. Towering skyscrapers went dark, windows turning into empty black squares. Street by street, entire districts collapsed into shadow. Traffic lights froze mid-cycle, trapping drivers in endless red. Subways screeched to a halt between tunnels. Hospitals scrambled as machines shut down. The city's heartbeat stopped. And in the silence that followed, panic began to spread. A city of millions, reduced to a ghost town in minutes. One question echoed in the darkness. Who did this? In the blackout, fear became the new currency. Parents clutched their children's hands tighter. Shops locked their doors, afraid of what lurked in the shadows. Sirens wailed in every direction, ambulances stuck in gridlock, police powerless to control the chaos. Crime surged in the unlit streets. With no cameras, no alarms, no light, opportunists moved quickly. For ordinary people, the blackout wasn't just inconvenient, it was terrifying. The city had been stripped bare, and in that darkness, it felt hunted. So how does a single group of hackers bring an entire city to its knees? The answer lies in the city's control system, a SCADA network. Designed decades ago, meant to be safe from the outside world. But in today's connected age, no system is truly isolated. The attackers didn't need to blow up power lines or storm control centers. They slipped in quietly through outdated software, weak passwords, and neglected firewalls. A single breach, one stolen credential, that was all it took. Once inside, they moved silently, hopping from system to system, until they reached the master switch, and when they flipped it, the city fell. This wasn't the first time lights were stolen by unseen hands. In 2015, Ukraine's power grid collapsed under a cyber-attack, plunging over 200,000 people into cold, silent darkness. Experts called it the first true act of cyber warfare. In 2016, security researchers proved they could hijack US traffic lights with nothing more than a laptop and a radio antenna. And in 2020, hackers attempted something even darker, poisoning Israel's water supply by tampering with chemical levels remotely. Every incident, a test, every blackout, a rehearsal, and each one brought us closer to a nightmare scenario, the moment a city falls not by bombs, but by keystrokes. But who are these shadowy figures behind the keyboard? Some are mercenaries, hackers for hire, willing to cripple a city for the right price. Others are activists seeking revenge or attention. And then there are the invisible armies, state-sponsored groups, funded and trained to wage digital war. Their motives differ: money, power, chaos, but the outcome is always the same. Ordinary people left powerless, caught in a game they never chose to play. And here's the chilling part. Shutting down lights may only be the beginning. Imagine a city where not just the lights go dark, but the water stops flowing. Hospitals lose control of life-saving machines, and airports descend into chaos. A silent war, fought without bullets, one that can bring nations to their knees before anyone realizes what's happening. Governments are racing to fight back. Billions are being poured into cyber defense, new firewalls, stronger encryption, non-stop monitoring of critical systems. But experts admit it's a losing game. Hackers only need one weakness, one forgotten update, one careless click. Cities need to defend against them all. And so every day, while we walk the streets and trust the lights to guide us, a hidden war rages in the shadows of cyberspace. Cybersecurity isn't just a government problem. It starts with us. Weak passwords, unsecured Wi-Fi, and reckless clicks are the same doors hackers use to break into bigger systems. Every secure step we take strengthens the chain. Every mistake weakens it. In a connected world, the smallest carelessness can have the biggest cost. The hack that shut down a city's lights was more than a blackout. It was a message, a warning of how fragile our modern world really is. Somewhere out there, unseen hands are testing our defenses, preparing for the next strike. And when it comes, the darkness may last much longer than one night. So the question isn't if it will happen again. The question is, when? If this story opened your eyes, hit that like button, share this video with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe for more dark explorations of technology and power. And tell me in the comments, if your city went dark tonight, would you be ready?